I think it says a lot when you have to have fans make a completely fan animation studio just to give us a proper Berserk anime. I saw this earlier today, and clearly this is making the rounds. I mean, it has 4.2 million views, 55,000 likes, and this is obviously a very brief little teaser trailer of like 20 seconds long for this upcoming Berserk project that apparently is going to be covering the Black Swordsman. I don't know if this is just going to be the Black Swordsman arc or if it's going to be the entirety of Berserk. Whatever the case may be, let's be honest here. Berserk is one of those series that has been continuously talked about for years, decades even, about how people want a proper anime adaptation. And if you haven't seen the Berserk anime, like the stuff that's already came out, let me kind of remind you, okay? This is, this is a gift from the, Berserk 2016 release, and I mean, it definitely speaks for itself, I think. So, I mean, yeah, fans have been desperate for a anime for years. And there's a lot of reasons why Berserk technically has never worked as an anime. And I'm going to name a few reasons. I mean, Berserk as a series is incredibly hard to animate. Like, if we're even just disregarding CGI, okay? Like, if we're disregarding this and the memes around it and all that, and, we think about, like, what Berserk could actually look like in anime form, Berserk is incredibly difficult to animate because of just the beauty. The beauty of its manga panels to the, just, like, the way everything is just drawn. It is so hyper-realistic and so good-looking that replicating that in a anime would just be absolute insanity. Like, it would not be something that the average animator, or just even a good animation studio could pull off. Hell, I think that even if we disregard, like, production issues and stuff behind the scenes, like with Studio Mappa, well, let's say, Ufotable, that makes Demon Slayer, I don't even think they probably can make an absolute incredible Berserk adaptation, because the attention to detail is just insane. It requires a really dedicated group to do the job properly. And so, it's one of the big reasons why I think Berserk as a series has never truly gotten a proper anime, and why they've always opted to do just CGI because of just how it is. But this doesn't mean that fans wouldn't want to see an actual anime adaptation of Berserk that covers everything, that covers all the content, doesn't censor the content, because there's just so much. And that's another reason too. Berserk as a series, it's something that has a lot of graphic content that just technically cannot be shown in a TV broadcasting in Japan. It's just not possible. I mean, you have censorship already for series that do a lot less. Berserk, it's not going to get away with a lot. It won't. And so when you think about just, like, what is required, it's just a monumental feat. It would require, like, movie-level quality alongside of getting, like, just past the censorship and all that. It just, yeah, you can already see the challenges that the series has to face. So getting into this topic, basically, I'm not really surprised that a group of fans got together to basically make a fan-made studio for making the Berserk anime. I'm not surprised about that. And apparently this is who's actually working on. We got, like, a director, we got the VA and all that, we got, like, the music, the blood effects, I'm assuming, to the composition. I think that, legitimately, this is a pretty solid team and all that. And, I mean, even the brief little audio clip of Guts here, like, here, I'll let you listen to it, it's not necessarily bad. Like, here, I'll let you hear it. So, basically, here's the thing. It's clearly going to be fan-dubbed and all that, and I think that's going to be a very difficult part to really get people, because it's like, when it comes to fan-dubs and stuff, it's, people are probably going to be like, is the voice acting going to be good? I think that would be probably one of the biggest hurdles for this project to overcome, would be the voice acting selection. But I think that hearing Guts' early voice isn't necessarily bad. I just am curious on how, or what voices they're going to pick for every character, like Casca to Griffith, etc. Because they're going to need an extensive VA cast just to be able to do that. So this is probably going to be a very expensive fan-made project, but it's going to be clearly made out of a lot of love and passion. And the reason why I'm even making a video on this is to kind of shout it out, to give more attention to it, because I feel like anyone that is a Berserk fan, like legit a Berserk fan that has wanted to see some of their favorite stuff animated, probably should just, kind of shout this out and just let other people know that this is being made, because I would love to see this actually see the light of day and get a proper adaptation. Like, I mean, it's pre-production, obviously. This is an early look, so for all we know with how production goes, it could take a long time to get to the point where we even have episodes coming out. I mean, and that's not even talking about the controversy or the hurdles of overcoming, like, copyright. I mean, you know for a fact a lot of the, different studios and CEOs and stuff in Japan are not going to like the fact that there is a company making a fan-made Berserk anime. They're not going to like that, especially if it's free for everybody to watch. I mean, even if it's paid for, that's even worse. But the fact is that they're not going to like, if a series of Berserk is, released as an anime and it's better than anything that they obviously had to offer. So that's going to be a lot of issues to overcome, too, when it comes to the copyright. So there's multiple hurdles, but I do think that overall, I am legitimately excited about this project. It's kind of sad that it's, taking fans to do it right. It's kind of like that, Thanos meme, fine, I'll do it myself. That's literally what this is. But, this doesn't mean I want to disregard the old Berserk. I mean, there is, like, old Berserk, like, from, like, the 1990s that came out, and I have watched it. It's good, but it's not perfect. There's things that's removed from it, etc. And I feel like it could still be a lot better than it was. And I feel like Berserk definitely needs a proper adaptation that really covers all the content. So, I mean, I'm not kind of saying that the original Berserk is completely terrible, but I just feel like Berserk definitely does need a facelift, so to speak. But, yeah, anyways, like I said, I wanted to shout this out. I felt this was really cool, and I wanted to bring this to everybody's attention, because if you like Berserk, you're going to probably like this. But, be safe, stay healthy, and I love you guys. If you liked the video, leave a like, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Chibi out.